2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish bull.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least. A birdie putt awaits.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Rich, New Orleans, or should I say Nolans. How good is it here to be on the Bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well.
Oh, what a shot! 3 under par in one fell swoop.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. He sits in first position. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
It's tracking.
Oh, that's frustrating. putting for a par now. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in. This is on a great line.
Well, that's an early statement right there. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which will make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it a 2, well, that's a tall order.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Great shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, I like the look of this. Well, it's a bit disappointing. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Solid par putt, that. Leading by 5 shots after that. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. And here we are with the 3rd shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Tracking. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flipped sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now -7 for the round. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Needs this to kick a bit left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Chance to move to 8 under here. It's on a great line. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 8 under. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Beautiful swing there. Second shot here at the 10th. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Beautiful shot. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Getting ready to play their third. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Putting for birdie here.
This really looks good.
And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
With that putt, they went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. He has this putt to save his par. Nice line. Yeah, we'll take that. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. 13 feet to the hole. This one's tracking. Was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Yep, tracking well.
Sitting at 10 under par for the day. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
This one looks like it's going left. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And well holed. Let's move on. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This one's online. Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
These are on rails, looking good.
And that's 8 birdies today. And now that finds him in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's a bit out of shape. Second shot here on the 17th. Well played, mate. An opportunity to make their par. That's tracking. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
You need any inspiration? Vol.2 once holed out of the bunker to win a major. Oh, wouldn't this be a massive shot to make? Out of the bunker to win it all. Oh, almost went in. Okay, phase one complete. You've got to make a good putt here. And with this putt, he will win the event. Good looking putt. Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic of New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. And he's safely on the green. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
And that finds him in a share of second. Here we are at the second tee. Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Left yourself an opportunity. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, what a great stroke. No, that's too bad.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
A par putt awaits. Okay, let's head to the next. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Here we are at the third. Atta boy, good shot. Going with the hybrid. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. and a par putt awaits him.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Trying to save par here.
It's on a good line. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Just 2 shots back after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one. Quality shot, that one. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Lining up the birdie putt here.
This one's looking good.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Found the green side rough. And he needs this to save par. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. As we head now to the par 5 next.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Just 1 shot back now. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Looks like this one's bunker bound. Sitting at -1. Currently 2nd place. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. We'll love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
That's tidy. 2nd shot here on the 8th.
Nicely done.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 3 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Like the look of this one. Oh, so close. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in top spot. Wonderfully played. Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Going and going and going.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Going with the 6-iron here. Okay, that'll work.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ouch, that hurts. And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by a couple after that hole. This hole is a par 4. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Currently leading by 2. And choosing the 8-iron here. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
And coming up well short.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Time now for the 4th shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Now 4 under par, currently in the lead. How close was that to going down? 9 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This one has eyes for the hole. Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. Opting for the hybrid, I think. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's got this for his par.
Nice stroke. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Currently a couple under for the event. Well, when you stand on the tee here at the 14th at Quail Hollow Club, Rich, you're given two choices. Do you lay up or go for it?
It begs you to take out the big stick and go for it. However, most days the proper play is take an iron out and lay it up down the right-hand side, opening up the green for the second shot.
No, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Go on, get in the hole. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Second shot here on the 15th. You liked that, didn't you? And here we are with the third shot. Currently leading by 2. "13 feet to the cup."
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
If it's up, it could be in. That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. Currently in first position.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, now you just got to pray for good luck, because that one's heading towards the sand. Sitting at -3, currently in the lead. Okay, let's get those 2 important things back, timing and tempo. That always looked wet, didn't it? And here we are with their 4th. Currently leading by 3. Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Great touch.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. And that's an untimely double bogey. They never look good on the scorecard, but our leader still has a chance to bounce back themselves. Going with the hybrid.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Currently 1 under for the event. Well, if you think you've passed the worst of it after playing the 17th at Quail Hollow Club, think again. Welcome to the last.
Yes, water going all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. That bunker on the right has crippled many a player. Find the fairway and give yourself an opportunity to find the green in two.
Hope you're not developing a little glitch there. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Lovely effort that. Two shots stand between he and victory. Can he do it? Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Well, it all comes down to this. Make the putt to force a playoff. This is a good chance. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And this putt is for a final score of 73. Not a bad... Oh, Rich, what could have been? This player's going to miss out on a playoff by a single shot.
Luke, what a difficult situation is for this player. So close and yet wasn't able to get it done. That's going to leave a bad taste in this player's mouth.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.